Do you want your thumbnails to look like this or maybe even this? Well, you've come to the right place. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Dashaannn. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how I make my thumbnails. In this video, I will be teaching you how to download your fonts and how I do my thumbnails. There's plenty of different ways, but this is how I do mine. The apps that I use are Fonto, ifont, Collage, Pixart, and then I also use the website dafont. I have two ways that I get my fonts. I'm going to teach you also how to download your fonts using the website dafont and the app ifont. I recommend using the website dafont because I find it easier, and it really just is easier in general. But if you want the app to like always have like at hand, then you can also use the ifont app. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. So the easier way that I recommend doing to download your fonts is through the website dafont. So I'm gonna teach you how to do that first. So first you open Safari, your web browser, whatever you use, and I already searched it, but you will just type in dafont.com and it will bring you to like this website with a bunch of fonts. And these are the fonts that I use. I'll keep them on the screen for like a good like 3-5 seconds. And if you don't see them or you're not able to screenshot them, they will be in my community tabs for you to screenshot and also look at. That's all the fonts that I use. I recommend looking for more fonts on Pinterest, but that's just the fonts that I have, and I probably will be getting more in the future, but that's what I have now. So how to download the fonts. I'm just going to look for a random one, but I think I'm actually going to use this Faith one. We are going to get, there's like actually a few different types. No. We're gonna get this one at the top. You're gonna press download, then you're gonna press download again, and then it's gonna go download to your files. You press the top corner with the arrow facing down in like a circle. That's where your downloads go to. You press on it. You press the Faith. It's gonna have whatever name the font is, and it's gonna direct you to files, and it's gonna highlight that font for like a few seconds. Then you hold on it. You share. And then you go through like the apps that you can share it to, and you look for Fonto, and then you press Fonto, and then there it will bring you to Fonto and you can download it. I'm gonna download the one on the top because it is less kilobytes, I think. So I'm just gonna download that, and now you have it installed. Through the app ifont, of course you download the app. I don't know if it's on Android, but I have an iPad, so I have it on iPad. You open ifont, and this is what it's gonna look like. You press import font on the top left, then it's gonna bring you these three websites to use to download your font. I go to dafont because that's the website I use. This is the exact same website that we just did, but we're doing it through the app. So I'm just gonna look through their categories, and I guess I'll find one that I like. Interesting. We're gonna get this one. You press download again, then it's gonna show this up. It's like stuff. And then you can either press import and continue browsing. It will download it to your device, but it will keep you on the dafont website. But if you press import, it will import it to your device, and then it will bring you to like where you can download it. I'm just gonna press import because I have nothing else to scroll for. Then it brings you here, and then you press install. It's gonna show you this. Sometimes you have to allow it. I think you only have to allow it your first time. Actually, no, it shows up right here, and then you allow it to download a profile, which is the font, to your devices. What is it called? Like, I don't know how to explain it. And it teaches you how to do it. You go to the profile downloaded in your settings, you press install, you enter your password, and then you press install again. Then you have to install it again, and then you're done. But you still have to share it to Fonto, which is kind of annoying, but I do open settings. Then we go to the profile downloaded. It's going to show the profile that you just downloaded. You press install, enter your password, then you install it, install, and now it's installed. Then you go back to the app, and it's going to tell you your font is ready to use. Then you will press on this font, you'll press share, Then you'll scroll to the fonto. Oops, I pressed on something random. I'm gonna go there, press share, go to your fonto, press on fonto, and then you install, and now your app is installed. Your font, but the going through the font is way easier. I really don't recommend. I'm probably gonna stop doing it that way, but that's another option. So now we're gonna start actually making the thumbnails, and the first app that I use is Encollage. You can find this in the App Store. I'm not sure if you can find this on Android, but you can at least try. I use this app to put my photos together. So this app is not sideways, so I'm just gonna have to like turn it and put it next to me or something, but ignore how I sound. I don't know why I sound like that. So you're gonna press the left icon in like the middle of the screen. It's gonna bring you to your apps. If this is your first time opening the app, it's gonna tell you to allow it. This is not my first time opening the app, so it doesn't do that. I'm gonna press my recents, and I'm gonna look for my photos. You select the photos that you want. I recommend 3 or 4. So sometimes if you really want to do it, you can do 5, and then probably 6. I'm gonna make like a productive morning routine video. So yeah. So then you press start, and then at the bottom left you press like the rectangle, not the rectangle, the square with lines inside. And then this is where you can scroll and see the templates, or which is like the way you want your photos are gonna be. I like to do the 4 rows, no, columns, I think. And then you press the green arrow button, and then you will go to the next icon, which is like a rounded corner. This is where you blend your photos. So at the bottom right, there's a feather, and you can bring it up. So you can bring it all the way up to blend it. I don't like it like that because it like brings the photos like together, and then it doesn't show your full photo because half of the photo is being blended. So I do it just a little bit, so it's just like not too sharp. So like halfway. Then we go to the next icon, and this is where you change the ratio. I do 7:4 because that's the YouTube ratio. You can also do 16:9, which is just a little bit bigger, but I just do 7:4 because it says that's the YouTube ratio. Then you can move around your photos. You can press on it and like take an actual photo. You can change it. You can put some like effects on it. Or you can turn it around or even invert it. But I'm just gonna rearrange mine like this, and then you're gonna press save at the top right, and now it's been saved. Then we will go to Fonto, which is where I put my text, and sometimes I'll put some extra images. You press, I'm going too fast, I kind of forgot that this is a tutorial. You press the photo in the middle, it's a camera, then you press photo albums, and then you press the photo that you just downloaded, and then you press the check in the corner. And now you have your photo uploaded onto Fonto. You press anywhere on the screen, and then you press add text, and then you put whatever text you want. I'm going to do productive, or my productive, and then I'll do morning routine, 2 separate texts. Productive, my productive. It's going to be small because that's the last text I used was small. Then you press the screen again, you press add text, and then I'm going to do morning routine. And if you want to change the font, you can press it and press font, and then it will show the fonts that you have downloaded. You can press on the right, and it will show your recent fonts that you used, and then it will also show the fonts that you have favorited, if you have any favorited. And then they also have fonts provided in the app, which are on the far left. You can use these fonts. I don't really use them because you have to like have like a specific one, and sometimes it'll take a while to search for them. But that's always there as an option. I'm gonna use the fonts that I have, and I think I like to make like my productive or my whatever, that one like a big like simple text like this one. Then to change the size, you press on it, you press size, and then you bring this bar up, or you can use this check plus or the minus to make it bigger or smaller. I think that's good. I'm going to change the color. So you press on it again, and you press style, and then you have a bunch of color options that you can change it to. You can also like change it with like the thing. but I'm just going to make it white, and then I'm going to press stroke and add a black stroke. And I'm going to make it thin. You same thing, you press on it. I'm going to press size, and I'm going to bring the dial up so that it will be the size that I want. I usually like to make the font under a little bit smaller, or you can make it bigger depending on your preference, but I like to make it smaller. And then I also like to make it overlap. If your thing is like not overlapping, the morning routine is not overlapping the productive, and you want it to, all you have to do is press on the morning routine and it will start overlapping it. Like if I press on the my productive, it will start overlapping the morning routine. And if you want it to be vice versa, you just press on the morning routine and it will overlap that. I'm going to press style, and I'm going to change the color because I don't really like black and white. Like, I like the black and white ones, like, they're so simple, but, like, I like to add some color and make it pop. So if you want to pick a color from the, like, if you want to get a color from the thumbnail, then you press style, you press the 3 lines in the corner, and then you press the eyedropper, and then you can pick any color from your photo that you uploaded. So I think I'm gonna try pink. Actually, no, pink is like too much. We're gonna do brown, and then we're gonna make it a white stroke. And I like to make my stroke small. Press style, and then I always bring the alpha up because that is the shadow. It gives it, okay, it didn't even save, but it gives it a nice shadow. And always make sure to save your thing. All you have to do is press save here and it'll be saved. I'm gonna use one of these colors because I think it looks a little bit better. And then I'll press on the my productive, and I'll do the same thing but vice versa. So this is gonna be white, and then the stroke is gonna be brown. That actually didn't do much, but actually I don't think it worked. See, now it gives it more of a like a better pop. Like if you want to use black, don't use black. Use like another color. Like you can literally use neutrals. And you can stop here, but like this is boring and basic. And you can also put it in the middle if you want. This is nice, but I always rotate it around. But then I like to put the text of the video. So like curling my hair, Bible study, hygiene or shower. And then you can also do gym. So we type that. Doing my hair. The font doesn't matter for now. Bible study, hygiene, and then gym. And you press on it and you bring the size down, and then you do the same thing. Press. I think it's pretty simple. If this tutorial is not good and you need another one, I will try my best to make another one. So I make it the size that I want to make it. Like I want it to be able to fit in these columns. You can put it in the columns, but I find that kind of boring. We're gonna press style, and I'm gonna make it the brown color, and we're gonna do a white stroke and go to style and bring the alpha all the way up to 100 if I can. Yeah. And we're gonna bring the stroke down a little bit. This brown is a deeper brown, but that's okay. And then gym, same thing. Now we have our text, and I like to just scatter it around. Like I don't put the doing my hair in the doing my hair column. I like to mix it around. And then also in my video, sometimes you see that I'll put like what I did in the video. I like to do it like down, then up, then down, then up. I find that pretty simple. And then I also have Hello Kitty emojis. Hello Kitty and hibiscus. If I go to my fonts, you see the hibiscus. I also have Hello Kitties. I'm going to the Hello Kitty, and my favorite one is letter G, because that one is like a bow. And if you feel like it fits the aesthetic, then you can use it. If you don't feel like it doesn't fit the aesthetic, then don't use it. I press the tilt, and then I tilt it. You can either dial it or you can use the plus. I like to use the plus because I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to be tilted too far. But I feel like this one doesn't really go with it, so I'm not going to put it. I'm going to try a hibiscus. I've never used this one, actually. I just type the whole alphabet, and then I find the one that I like. I think I'll do that one, the very last one. Then I just put it somewhere near the text. I'm gonna give it a white stroke and bring the shadow up. See, kind of like a bow. But we're gonna make it a little bit smaller. Oops. And then I'm gonna press on the My Productive for it to go over. Actually, no. I'm gonna press on the hibiscus for it to go over the My Productive. And then you can stop here. But now we're gonna go into Pixar and we're gonna add either bubbles, sparkles, or you can add extra photos, extra like stuff. Really depends your preference. But you press the share in the corner and you press save. Then you will go to Pixar and you can press create, or it will like bring it up and you press edit an image or video. You press the photo that you just saved. I don't even think it's saved. Yeah, it didn't even save. Now I have to watch an ad. No. So I'm gonna wake up, you look in my dreams, 2020 vision. Cupid hit me with precision. Press that when you save the image, you wait for it to save and it'll say save successfully, and then you go to the app and it did save, just took some time. You press on it. I'm just gonna delete some. Let me just select all. Okay. Now we will press sticker and then I'll either do sparkles or bubbles. I'm gonna do bubbles for this one because this one is like a morning routine, so like it's like a shower. So I feel like bubbles is the appropriate one for this one. And I like to do the clear bubbles, but sometimes I'll do the pink ones. I just don't do those ones a lot. And you can just put it anywhere. I like to put them together like this because it's pretty simple. And then you can also add sparkles or paper. I love the paper, but try not to add it too much because it gets repetitive. But you search up paper, and then you can put the corner pieces, like the ones with text, or not. I'm gonna do the ones without text because I feel like that looks better. So you're gonna get like a piece of jagged paper. You're gonna put it in your corner. Then you're gonna duplicate it, and you're gonna do that to the same other corner. But I'm gonna try not to cover my hibiscus. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try not to cover my hibiscus. Okay, that's okay. Then we will press sticker again, and we will look for a skinny piece of paper that happens to not be plus, which is this one. We press on it, and you will turn it. And I'm also gonna crop it, I think, so that it's not like so big if I can even. No, I can't. That's okay though. I don't want a border. Okay, now I just duplicated it. I like to put it on, I don't like to put on all of them. I just put it on like the two, I don't know how to explain it, but like these two ones that I put it. Then I'll press on it and I'll press the eraser on top to erase it where it's like on the text, because I feel like it's, when you erase it, it makes it look better. Like it's kind of like the text is going over it, and it makes it, in my opinion, look more professional, even though clearly it's not professional. And you will do that to this other one too. Where it's covering the text or bubbles maybe. Oops, I'm trying to restore it. See, now we have like this, and I would stop here. So this is our final outcome. You press apply, and then you press the save at the top. And we have our first thumbnail. I think it's pretty nice and simple. And then we're gonna do another thumbnail, which is gonna be like my graduation day or like graduation day. but I'm gonna kind of speed run this, so yeah. So first we open Collage, but I'm gonna close all the apps because most of them require ads, and I'm not trying to watch the ad after doing my thumbnail. We open Collage. Then this one is like this, so we press that. Recents, and you press your photos. It's gonna be 3 photos. Press the bottom left. Scroll until you find 3 columns, 3 straight columns. Press that. You blend it. I'm gonna blend it fully. Press that. 7x4. We're gonna press on the girl and move her so that her diploma is showing well. And I think I'm gonna keep everything the same. We save. Now we're gonna go to Fonto. Press the picture, camera, photo albums. Press on your, oops, wrong photo. Press on your photo. Press the check. Press on the screen, anywhere on the screen. We're gonna do Come With Me for Graduation Day or Last Day of Middle School. Let's do that. Actually, we're just gonna do Graduation Day. Graduation Day. Normally, I recommend like not such a boring text, but it's okay. Like not like such a boring title, like something interesting. And we're gonna have it covering the girl because in Pixar we're gonna put the girl overlapping the text. We're gonna press font, and the font that we are going to use for this is let's see. We're gonna do Summer Days regular. We're gonna make it so it like covers across the whole screen. Don't know what's going on. Okay. Then I'm gonna press style, and if you want to do like my thumbnails where I make it like blending, you press create color pattern, and then you make the colors that you want. I actually don't know. I think I'm gonna do dark blue and white. You press character by character, and I like to do the gradient that goes down, or you can do the gradient that goes to side, corner, up corner, character by character, or word by word. We're going to do this one. We're going to press apply, stroke, white stroke, or you can do a blue stroke. I don't know. You press style, alpha all the way to the end. This is going to give you, actually I might make it brown. This is going to give you a, I forgot what I was saying. Press the screen again. In this video, we did a get ready with me, saying final goodbyes, and then mini photo, or let's just do photo shoot. Photo shoot, change the font. We're gonna do Starborn, and Starborn. So we're gonna make it small. This is too big. Get ready with me, and make this one also small. We're gonna change the color, but if you want to add a photo through Fonto, press the 3 lines, press add image, and then press the image that you want. I'm gonna do this photo of this girl, like somebody's makeup and their music playing. I forgot to crop it, so we have to redo that. Press on it, and you can change it to whatever shape you want. Some of the shapes are premium, so just keep that in mind. Now you press the check, and then you move it to where you want. I think I'm gonna do maybe the corner. No, I don't want to block the girl. We're gonna make this small, and we're gonna tilt it just a little and make it smaller. And then we're gonna put the get ready with me on top of it. I know it's huge. Make it smaller. And then if you want it to curve around, you just scroll to the other side, like you just scroll, and then you press curve, and then you can curve it however you want. I like to just do like not a super drastic curve. I like to make it small and then have it not curve too much. See, like that's perfect. So, and then we have saying our final goodbyes, and then photo shoot. I'll put it here. Like I did say, I like to like mix up the stuff. We're gonna make this one blue with a white outline. I think that was gray, but we're gonna change that. And we're going to change the color of blue because I don't think it goes with the text on the top. I don't really think this one goes either. None of them go, but that's okay. And then for this one too, let me just do final goodbyes because that is too long. By the way, all these photos are from Pinterest, not mine at all. Then we're going to press the save at the bottom corner, press save image, wait for it to say save successfully, and now you have your image saved. We're going to go to PixArt. It's probably going to open your last project because it's going to say it's unfinished because you didn't export it. Then you go back, you will go to create, you'll press edit an image or video, and you press on that photo. We're going to add the girl on top, so we're going to press add photo, press the photo of the girl, add. Then we're going to cut out. We're going to circle the girl. Sometimes Pinterest doesn't get it perfect, so you might want to fix it up a little bit, like how they somehow put her toes but not her shoes. Actually, the bottom doesn't matter, only the top matters. So I think they did pretty much a good job. Okay, save. Then we will zoom until she's the perfect size. Okay, I think that's perfect. And now you see, you can even stop there. But you can also give her a border. Sometimes the borders don't really look nice. In this instance, I don't know if I really like it, but I think I might keep it. But we're going to erase a little bit more because I don't like how this border is like bordering nothing. We're also going to remove this, and you can see the borders going closer to her because I am like, because I am erasing some of the stuff. I think that's good. Then we will do sticker, and we're going to add some sparkles. I like to do the full-size sparkles, but I'm going to do like the small ones like this one. And then we're going to zoom like this. And then we're going to erase some of the sparkles that might be like ruining it, which we're going to remove this one, this one, this one on her dress, on her knees, this one in people's faces, on the text. That should be good. Now we don't have a lot of sparkles. Wait, let me get a different one. I'm gonna place it differently. Let's try the big ones at least. You can always try, like, as you can see, I'm experimenting. See, I don't like those. For photos like these, I like to do the smaller ones. I accidentally pressed the same one. I like to do the smaller ones because they look better. You go back, you erase whatever you don't want. I think that is good. And then you will press apply. You can export it. It's gonna show you an ad, which is why I don't do it. You can just save it and skip watching the ad. Then you X out the ad, and the video will save to your camera roll, and it will save like as a file in the PixArt app. Or, okay, see, now it's saving, save to your camera roll, and I guess it's saved in PixArt. And it's going to show me another ad. This is how I make my thumbnails. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.